Hi everyone, it's me Socrates again. Welcome back to another exciting cooking video. In today's video, we're going to be cooking the classic hamburger. All ingredients used in this video are all from Costco except one ingredient, which we will be testing out. I think they call it the Philippine lime. We're going to test this out by putting it on the onions to have that little lime infused fragrance to it. So, you know, we're feeling pretty experimental, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. So here are the ingredients, very simple, again, all from Costco. You can go ahead and get this Cuisinart knife from there. Butter, onion, mayonnaise, the trio, mustard, ketchup, and relish. Next, we have the collector's edition of the cheese pack, 4 different types, Swiss, Colby Jack, Cheddar, and Monterey Jack. We're probably gonna go with this one on the bottom here. So we'll try that out. The buns, we got a really nice, decent size from the St. Pierre brand. They gave us 12. I think this was around like $8. There was those different bigger buns that you use at barbecues. I didn't want to use those for this one, but we'll see how these ones work out. So hopefully this is really high quality. They were really expensive. We got our lettuce. We're gonna cut them up and, you know, get the whole, chop it up, get the whole in and out type of feel to it. Of course, you got your pan over there in the corner. This is the ground beef that we're going to be using. Costco sells 2 different kinds of ground beef, the ones in these packs and the one that comes in its big super tray. I'm going to use the ones in the packs, one because I've never used it before, you know, to try it out, and because I'm really only cooking this for myself, so I don't want to just, you know, get the big tray and now we have to, you know, we're pressured to eat the rest of the ground beef, whereas I can just cut this one only, use the beef for this, and then save the 2 for another day. Cuisinart scissors, Costco, sea salt, and ground black pepper. And we got, of course, all of the other stuff, the utensils for mixing to make the special sauce that we're gonna do over there, and to cut the ground beef and do the magic. And of course, we're gonna need that olive oil, and I'd say at least 2 pans for this. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and make the sauce. We've already cleared the table, so let's go ahead and first things first, get your mayonnaise, get a clean spoon, insert a good amount of mayonnaise in there. I think this is a good amount right here. Gonna toss that in there. There you go. I'm gonna save that for the mixing. Actually, we're gonna put a bit more mayonnaise over here. That should be a good amount. You know, let's put 1 tad bit. We're gonna save that over there, set this to the side. After that, we're gonna do the trio, put the ketchup next. The order doesn't matter. It seems like this has never been opened before. Come on. Get it in there. Ah! Hey. I think that's a good amount. Next is the mustard. Probably not been opened either. Yeah, they're fresh. Get it in there. Get a bit of mustard. Again, the amount you put in, it's really up to you. Got the relish. There you go. All right, check it out. You see everything's in here? Now all you gotta do is just stir it up. Time is of the essence. Again, I'm a very hungry guy. I'm like I need food. So I'm gonna do this as fast as I can, but at the same time be informative enough so that y'all can try this at home as well. I'm gonna add a bit more relish to get those little particles in there. There you go. Get that in there, stir. Just to get more of those greens. There you go, done. What's next? Onion time. Safety first with the knife. First, get a good grip on that, then penetrate. There you go. About 3 times. Okay, maybe this is not good. There you go. After that, now you want to make this easy for yourself, so you want to go ahead and you go. And we're gonna save this to the side and we're gonna work with these two. A certain way you want this. You want the longer pieces to come out so that they'll fall apart. Again, I'm a rookie, so the way, right here. So right here. You wanna cut it like this. You wanna lay it to its side and then pa, 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 pa. Just watch. I think I just broke everything, so it's not gonna be easy right now, but you get the point. I think I'm supposed to peel the skin off, so yeah, I think I already messed up. You're supposed to get the skin off before you do this magic stuff. There you go. I just made my job harder, actually. But hey, I'm just an intern, right? So, no worries. You wanna get it into these longer strips right here. There you go. They're pretty big pieces, but we're gonna go ahead and work with this because I think this is pretty acceptable. See how it all falls apart? That's how you wanna go about cutting it. And when we put it onto the pan, we're gonna go ahead and stir it, and then everything will, be mixed up. Moving on to the next part. This is the part I'm nervous about because this is the first time I've ever worked with this type of meat. And we're gonna go ahead and do it right now. You can see what I'm nervous about here specifically is that you can see how wet it is on the inside. Like, I'm afraid if I open this up, the whole thing will literally fall apart on me. But we're gonna learn together. There you go, the blood's already coming out, so just be careful. Get the whole cut in there. There's the ground beef. Look very closely at that. You can see the reflection. It's very soft. The whole thing literally falls apart in your arms. We're gonna dump the whole thing here, and then after that, we're gonna pick out the correct sizing for the patty that we're going to hand craft in such a careful manner before. Yeah, the whole thing falls apart. You see how easily that was broken. So I think how they go about this is you just do the thing, right? First you do the snowball thing with your hands, right? Just get it really packed in there. And something I want to know is that this is 85% lean and 15% fat. I was told by my sensei that the more fat there is, that means when you cook it in the pan, it's going to go away. So, you can't really count on the fat too much. Like if you have a lot of fat percentage and you think this thing right here, you think this is what you're getting, it's gonna shrink because of the fat going away. So that's something to look out for. So there you go, I think that's a good amount. And then, when we crush it like that, right? We get the nice, this is gonna be a fat patty, holy camole. So we'll work with that, I think. We might have to crush it further. We might just get a little smaller chunk because you can see how fat that thickness is. That's what I'm talking about. So maybe a little bit in there, just throw it on there. Do the snowball thing again. And really compress. Really compress it, guys. If you don't, it'll break apart on you pretty bad when it gets to the pan. Okay, so we got our 4. We're ready to go ahead and start the pan to cook the onions, and then we're gonna do these guys, and then we're gonna put on the cheese afterwards. Let's do it. So next up is the lettuce. We're just gonna go ahead and wash one of them, cut it into the piece size that we want, and then one should be sufficient. So everything else, another day. Again, so we're gonna use one, make sure to wash it, and then we're gonna eat it. First things up, let's go ahead and add the oil right here. Got a bit left, so we have to be very conservative with how you go about using this. There you go. It's a good amount of oil there. We'll save the rest for the meat. Turn it to medium. We don't want the onions to get hot too quickly. We just want it to go ahead and ease into the process. All right, so let's go ahead and add the onions. You also want a good amount of oil in there to make sure it's juicy enough. You can see how much oil we've already gotten there, so that's good. Let's keep it going. What we want is that we're gonna get into a nice orangish color, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the butter to it. If we add the butter too early, it's gonna burn before the onions are fully ready. So we cut a little piece. We're gonna go ahead and get this lime-infused onion thing going. Just squeeze a bit of that juice. So after we squeeze this in and put this on top of the burger and eat the burger, we're gonna really taste the lime. Now it's gonna really give a really nice twist, but a good twist to the burger's taste that we're traditionally used to eating and tasting. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add the butter. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start up the other pan. Top left, we're gonna turn this to a bit high, get the olive oil in there. This is a special type of, I guess, non-stick pan, as they would say. I don't know, but okay, I think that was a bit too much oil. That's a lot of oil we're working with, so my bad. But we'll see how this works out, especially when it comes to cooking that meat. In preparation to add the meat, make sure you have a really flat iron spatula for this, or maybe whatever, if it's rubber, I don't know. Get a super flat spatula, because you're gonna need that to do the thing. You see how the heat broke up the curviness to the onions? Now the onions just easily flow like that. That's what we want. Perfectly where we want it. Need that butter in there. Get it around like this much. Just stir that in there. Get a really juicy, buttery onion. This is where you want to add the butter to it, right when it starts to turn that crispy brown type of like look. Stir that in there. I'm gonna turn off the heat immediately right now, because again, you leave the butter in there too long, it's gonna start burning, and it's, oh boy, it's not gonna be good for anybody. For simplicity's sake, we're just gonna go and use, we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Okay, oh geez, it's burning really bad. Turn that one off. Turn back the heat on again. I changed my mind, I don't want to use that one, it's too far from me. Let's use a closer one. Here's our meat. Spatula, first one, coming down. Now here's something everybody needs to keep in mind. The moment you put this down, press down in it to get that surface area going. This pan is a bit special because the oil doesn't sit on the middle, so we're going to kind of get it in there at a nice balance and then drop this in. Oh jeez. Press down hard. Do not panic. The oil is not your friend, but again, as long as you keep your distance, everything will be okay. Again, break it as flat as you can, but keep your distance. Like that. You can see how you start, in this case, is how you're going to finish. Okay, let's get that first one in there. Like that. Heat is on medium. Good thing it's not on high, or else we're going to be panicking pretty bad. Next patty coming up. Right there. Get the oil on that side. Press down. Oh man, this has a lot of resistance to it. Like that. Be very careful. Again, the oil splattering. You might want to have gloves and safety goggles for this, people. Like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh geez, that's not good. I just spilled some oil to the side. Next, what you immediately want to do is add your salt to the top of it, just a pinch. I'm going to show you right now. Like that, okay? A bit. Get a bit to that side, maybe a bit more on that. Doesn't hurt to have a bit more than usual. It's better than having too little. Next, black pepper on top immediately. Just a tad bit. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and wait this out. Get the oil in there as best as you can. Oh, I can smell that pepper right now. It's pretty strong. Like that. Now, so the moment you know when to flip it is when you start seeing moisture come up to the top. I don't know, this is my first time doing it. If it doesn't come, we're just going to have to guess it. But again, as long as you have the spatula, we're going to go ahead and do this safely and hopefully really well. This is going to be a really fat patty, as you can see right there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, oh, yeah. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Ah! Okay, turn the heat down a bit. This is, oh, geez, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, I think this is it. I think we got it just good. Okay, add the cheese immediately. We're going to stick to the 2 white ones right here. 1 and 2. Like that. Oh, I forgot to toast the bun. That's not good. Uh-oh, I need another pan for that. Not good at all. Add that in there. Right there. Transfer the onions over. Let the cheese melt. Oh shit, the cheese is actually melting onto the pan. This is not good, people. This is not good. Okay, turn. Okay, which one's that one? We're gonna use this one actually. Use the top left, toast the bun. We're gonna have to do simultaneously. Get it medium heat. Get both of these guys on. Drop. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Heat is on medium on the top left. We're gonna monitor the just a bit. We want it to get hot enough. Okay. Uh-oh, the cheese is burning. Not good, not good, not good. Uh-oh. Ugh, we got some blood coming out there. Yikes. You can see that. There's some blood coming out here. If I turn this over, you can see that. It's still not cooked yet. Even though it looks cooked, not yet. It's starting to smell weird now because the cheese is burning onto the pan. I don't know if it's even done on the inside. We're gonna have to, if anything, I'm gonna eat this one first. Might actually get soggy because of the, yeah, it might actually get soggy. Do this with a fresh new pan. Don't put oil. Yeah, this is gonna get soggy. Whatever. This is our test burger that I'm testing out. Cheese is roughly melted. I hope this is done. Like, I don't even know anymore. I think that's the fat coming out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh, jeez. The oil just splattered on me. That hurt quite a bit. Come on, burgers. Come on. Turn the heat off a bit for this because I think we're done. We're just gonna turn it off, but the remaining heat is gonna finish this off pretty good. The cheese, oh man, our cheese work, guys. I'll get it off the oil. I don't want it too greasy. That's almost done. The moment that's done, we're gonna go ahead and add it. Oh geez, I think I burnt it. Actually, no, we got it just good. Check it out. That's what we want right there. That's a pretty, almost burnt, but better than nothing. Okay, let's move this out of the way. All the stoves are off. We're good. Let's go ahead and transfer this to the main table. We got our 2 buns, pretty hot, a bit burnt, but better than nothing. You be the judge of that. Next, we're gonna add our special sauce that we made earlier. I'm gonna put some on the top. Don't mind putting a lot on it, because once you squeeze it all, the sauce is gonna spread. Put some a bit there. I'm gonna get it a bit closer to the camera. Right there. For everybody to see. Next, all right, get a bit more. Spread it. We don't want it overly oozing out, but just enough like that. That should be good. So we're gonna add it like that. 1 patty. Man, this is a really fat burger. I don't know if I can even eat this. 2 patties. There you go. Onions. Here's the onions. Yum yum. I'm gonna put some a bit. It's a bit greasy with that lemon taste. I'm very excited. Oh, the burger's falling apart. Burger, no. Stay. All right. Very excited to taste that lemon type of deal that we did with this. There you go. Oh man, I want a bit more onion on that. There you go. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Chef Socrates. All right. Next is this guy, the lettuce. We're not literally gonna drop this out. It's too big. So we're gonna break this in half. Get it to the shape you want. Fold it like this, really get it bent. Like if you really press into it, it's gonna stay, kind of. So get it in there, like that. Press it, don't be shy, press it down. Then, here's a sauce. Here's a finishing touch on top, and press down. Oh my goodness. I gotta show y'all this. This is pretty cool. Oh, look at that sauce just wants to escape. And the bun, you could see, let me just press a bit on that. It's a bit crunchy. Top is just fine too. So I can't wait to try this out. Ooh, but look at the onion too. Really gives a nice, really nice shininess to the burger. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so tasty. And here we go. It's time for a taste test. All right, here it is, everybody. The taste test. Check out the flavorness, the shininess, really greasy. There we go. Let's careful on that. Get that up there, like that. And here we go. This is so big. Oh man, this is like 5-star restaurant. I've never been to a 5-star restaurant, but screw it. 5-star restaurant. You barely actually taste the lime. You just taste the cheese and the burger and the sauce actually. Oh man, it's so good. Look at that. That is so good. That is fantastic. Oh man, it's like, it's oozing juice right now, but look at that. The inside is, I don't even know if that's fully cooked. So that was a very delicious burger. Everything about it tasted really good. The onion, the oil, the butter, the toasted buns, the patties, the cheese, the lime really gave a nice little touch to it. It was hard to really taste the lime, but you could tell something was very different about it in a good way. So there's a lot of lessons learned for this video. You know, even though the burger tasted really great, you know, it was very greasy, by the way, sorry. But lessons learned was that definitely make sure that you use a thermometer, especially if this is like your first time or you're not really experienced cooking meat. Because, you know, when I bit into the patty, you could tell that there's some pink in there. And now I don't know if that was like rare, medium rare, or whatever, straight up raw. I don't know. I wasn't using a thermometer, and again, this is my first time. I literally watched a 20-minute YouTube video on how to do this, and I just went straight to Costco to get the ingredients. Again, it's my first time, and now I know, you know, use a thermometer, and I guess next time, if I do the patties again, I'm gonna make sure that I use less meat so I can get it really flat, so that I can ensure that it's fully cooked on all sides and even on the interior as well. So, you know, next time we do this video or next time we cook this again, it'll be much better. Again, if you're all getting to cooking, if you're just starting out, and you know, you make some mistakes like this is actually a very serious mistake, so be careful. Use a thermometer, seriously. You know, y'all gotta start somewhere, right? So I'm very happy that, you know, I tackled this on. I was a bit nervous at first, especially, you know, just only watching a video for 20 minutes and just going straight for it. It's an exciting feeling. It's very challenging. I love it, and burger tasted great though. But I can't guarantee if I'm gonna get sick in the next hour. I don't know if I'm feeling like if this is a psychological thing, but I'm feeling kind of weird in the inside. Maybe it's all that grease, but I don't know. Overall, I hope that everyone enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more epic videos, and I'll see you all next time for the next cooking episode, whatever that may be. And this is me, Chef Socrates. Until next time.